I'm not really someone who eats a lot of fast food, nor am I someone who eats a lot of Hispanic food. And it's not because I don't like it, it's just because I'm allergic to cilantro and they use cilantro in a lot of stuff, so I don't want to die. So the only time I really eat it is if I'm eating Taco Bell or if I'm making it myself. And there was this one time where I didn't feel like making the food myself, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Taco Bell because the Taco Bell was literally 3 minutes from my house. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It was like inexpensive at the time. So I get in the car, drive to the Taco Bell, and it's 7 o'clock at night, mind you. Okay. So Taco Bell should still be open. It should still be open. But I get there and there's only one car in the parking lot. And somebody is in that car in the parking lot, like a family or something. And then there's one person inside the Taco Bell. The doors are locked, the lights are like off. Half of them are on, half of them are off, like the ones in the kitchen are on. The people who are like in the car are trying to get the attention of the worker on the inside of the Taco Bell. This person is ignoring them, is ignoring me. I'm in the drive-through trying to order. Then someone else pulls up behind me. They're trying to order. Nothing is happening. So I sit there for like 10 minutes and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then the police pull up, right? And so once the police pull up, I'm like, I'm out of here because I'm a Black woman. Let me take my behind home. So I go home. Literally the next day, I drive by the Taco Bell, closed, like permanently closed. And then 3 days after that, the Taco Bell gets torn down. It gets torn down. To this day, I have no idea what happened. That was 3 years ago. I have no idea what if I don't know if the people who were working that night or that person who was working that night was doing something. I don't know if the person in the car was doing something. I don't know what the cops did. All I know is in a span of 5 days, my favorite Taco Bell spot was closed and demolished. Okay, it's nothing but a patch of grass there now. It's really crazy. I think about that sometimes.
Baja Blast. Baja Blast. Baja Blast. Baja Blast.
So this week's vlog is probably going to be a little shorter because I didn't do as much this week and I didn't have like a lot to talk about with you, but I still again wanted to commit to doing my videos. I was having kind of a rough mental week, but I still accomplished a few things. I picked up some stuff for my outfits that I want to do for Twice because it's me and one of my childhood best friends we're going to see Twice. And so I picked up some stuff because I'm making the jeans. So I got that done. That made me happy. And then I also decided to treat myself to like a little mini solo date because this past Friday I was supposed to work, but then they ended up like canceling some meetings and stuff. So my manager was like, you don't have to come in today, blah, blah, blah. And I was already up and out of the house. So I was like, you know what? We're just going to treat myself. And so I decided to check out a new comic book shop. Well, it's not new, it's new to me, but I had to change my comic book shops. And so one of my friends was like, hey, you should come shop where I work. And so I did. So now that is my comic book shop and it's called Gotham City Limits. So I went there to pick up my comic pool. It's a really cute, quaint comic book shop. It's locally owned, locally managed. I got to meet the manager. He was a very nice guy. He also owns the place. But yeah, it's just like a cute little nerdy spot with all of your comics, and it has like a few like games and different things, but it is very comic centric and it made me happy to like walk around there. It just felt very authentic, so I was happy about that. And then I also checked out a new Korean spot that recently opened called Bout. Yeah, it was really cute. It was adorable. They had a big giant chicken on the outside. That made me excited because I love chickens. So I stopped there. They had like a little photo booth where you could take free photos. I didn't get to do that, But next time I go, maybe I'll see what that is and what that's about. But yeah, it was just like a cute little Friday because I just definitely needed a break. I was exhausted and tired. And then, of course, yesterday was Super Bowl Sunday. So I ended up going to a surprise birthday party for one of my biological brothers. It was fun, but my sister in law was like, your brother ended up figuring it out. So he ended up figuring out what the surprise was and like helping cook the food and everything. But it was really fun vibes. We enjoyed ourselves, and then the performance with Bad Bunny was amazing. Um, so yeah, that ended up being fun. That was pretty much my whole week and everything. And this week I'm hoping to focus on, like I said, working on my outfits for twice. And then I also really want to work on some like short scripts that I want to do for like some skits or something. I haven't really fully thought about everything, but I want to get back into writing and creating in that realm, because I have not done a skit in so long and I do miss it. It just sometimes gets so intimidating for some reason because it's like I have all these ideas, but I feel like I don't have the teams that I want to like accomplish some of them. And so then I have to think on a smaller scale of what I can do because like I'll be a one person team. So that is just kind of like disheartening sometimes to think about because it's like I feel so discouraged and like, I feel like I can't do it. But then I have to remind myself there are people doing this all the time who like just film by themselves all the time. If you look at TikTok, the majority of like the creators who are like making these shows and series and, doing these skits and stuff, it's just them recording in their homes. And so I'm gonna take a shot at it, get back at it, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see what I come up with. The only thing I can do is try. And so I don't want to sell myself short because that's what I've been doing. And I got to work on my word for the year, which is audacity. So I got to do it. I got to be bold and fierce and just do stuff. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to work on. And then at the end of the week, there's going to be like a little cutesy K-pop cup sleeve event that's going to happen. So I'm hoping to go to that on Sunday. So hopefully I'll get some footage of that because those are always fun. It's a few of my local friends that I've like made here in the city who run the group and throw these events, and it's always pleasant and fun to be around people who love K-pop like as much as I love K-pop because it's fun. K-pop is fun and whimsical and very expressive, and I get joy in it, genuinely. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, that is pretty much all that I have for this vlog. I don't know. I feel like I was going to say something else and then it flew out the window. But anyways, I hope you guys have a phenomenal week. Hopefully next week I can make another video. I'm trying to be consistent, but it is low-key hard. But yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. But I love you cuties so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.